Right, hi there, I'm Drive-By DIYer. This is going to be another instalment to my teaching myself to weld program, whatever you want to call it, series. This is something, it's like, well, I don't know what you call it, a chiminea. It's all, as you can see, it's all rusted at the bottom. I've got the legs to go back on it. One of them's already on there, which looks alright. It's pretty firm, pretty sturdy, so it doesn't need doing. But all this bottom bit is completely gone. So I'm going to cut all this out and then hopefully re-weld bottom plate to it. I mean, these things are brand new. I mean, they're like £100. They're not cheap, so it's definitely worth upcycling anyway. The legs area, as you can see, it's all gone as well, so I'm probably going to cut the worst of it out on this side as well. Cut the worst of it out and then weld these back onto it. They were originally bolted onto it, but you can see they're completely gone, so probably going to take these to the wire wheel and then completely get it back to bare metal. Same as this, going to get it back to bare metal. I'm going to use my air tools on this. We've got quite a few different attachments, which is great. So it's a good excuse to get my air tools out. So yeah, the first thing I'm going to do is start cleaning stuff up and cutting things out. So see how it goes, see how my welding comes along for this. Probably attach stuff with spot welds to start off with, just to get it up and running, and then I'll take it from there. I mean, I think it's on its last legs now, so another couple of seasons out of it, I think it will be completely gone. Probably ended up binning it, but it's good start for 10 to get my get some welding on it. Right, so next bit, ground down as much as I can of the metal. This is pretty solid. I used one of these in the end. This was a great bit of kit, heavy duty. Made a couple of holes maybe, but for what I want, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. So these are still in good place, so that can be welded to that. So I've got a leg, same on the other side. Got enough metal to keep me going, and what I've got, this is what I'm going to use. So I'm going to cut the metal out. I'm going to weld this to the bottom of it. It's got holes in there as well, so that'll be great. It's good metal. Obviously I'm going to grind down the edge to do, probably put a weld there, weld. I'm not going to weld all the way around because I've just it's taking too much time. But basically, well, we'll see how it goes. See how we start. Might be a complete disaster, and that's going to fin. That finishes that really nicely, and that's going to give me probably another couple of seasons out of it. And what else I need to do is the top bit. The mesh is gone. Yes, filter goes at the top. You just see the remnants left of it. That's all rusted and gone, so I need to get some of that. And then I've got the hat, which is over there, and the ring. So I'll roll up some, get some more of that, roll it up, and then weld it to that, and then that can go back on top. So yeah, that's where we are. So the next bit I'm going to do, make this tidy. Probably cut so much out and make that tidy to weld that pizza base onto. That'll be pretty class. So that'll be the next bit. Right, so I've cut some of the worst of it out. Bit rough. Yeah, bit rough. A lot of metal's pretty had it, but I think there's just enough to weld onto anyway. So I've got my trusty pizza base. So I've been around all the edge of it. Make sure I've got something to weld onto. And that's going to go on like that. Obviously the legs, this one's going to need some work on it, but I think there's still enough for it to go onto. So plate's pretty big, so I can go around it I think there's still going to be a hole there, but you know, once it's welded around, I think the structure's still going to be sound. But yeah, I think we're going to get another year out of this anyway. So see how we go. So the next job, well, I'm going to tidy these up anyway. Take some of this out, cut some of this off, and then I think the next job will be a bit of welding. Need to make a good area for a good ground as well. So I'm probably going to put the clamp onto there, so I need to get some good metal on there as well. I think that'll probably be the best place. So this is ground down as much as I can really. And that should be able to, that should weld up pretty nicely onto there. So do the ground bit and then that should be it. Get ready to weld it and see what we think. So I've been around a bit more, grounded some stuff off. This bit is the only problem, it's the biggest problem I'm going to have. It's getting that to stop wobbling. So I'll probably put this one on first, weld that, a couple of tack welds on that, and then probably put the other leg on, do the same thing, try and strain it up, put a couple of welds on that, and then try and, once I've welded it on, I'll probably try and strain it out before I put the bottom bit on. And then once I've got the bottom bit on, start working on the integrity and the structure of it a little bit, so it stands up and it can all stay together before I carry on welding it. But looks a bit messy, looks a bit horrible, but this is what I'm going to be doing. Well, this is somewhat in now, so ready for some welding. It's probably the best I'm going to get for the time I'm going to take on anyway. I mean, I don't want this to take over my life. So we'll get some welds on that and send, and then we'll see how it goes.